Here we are at the National Alliance to End Homelessness conference by the Capitol. I'm going to live stream some stuff, meet some great people.
Good afternoon, everyone. As I said yesterday, we're delighted with the plan, which contains clear, measurable goals through the creation of permanent supportive housing, reducing the lengths of stay in shelter and recidivism, and the determined use of data to accomplish the goal of reducing the number of homeless people that so many of you have adopted and pursued over the past 10 years. We could do a lot better in the homelessness system in terms of the experience people have, which I think is often miserable, especially in the shelter system.
Way right there by the door, that's the line.
Where'd you find what corner?
Glendale and Los Feliz.
Okay, I'll talk to her. My job is to help you get out of here. So how can I help you?
I don't know. I'm homeless, I don't know.
Yeah, have you eaten?
No.
Okay, okay.
We're spending a lot of money to keep people homeless that we could be investing in ending their homelessness. The National Alliance to End Homelessness is an education, advocacy, and capacity building organization. We really look at data and research to try to figure out what's working better, what approaches are working better. Then we work with policymakers in Washington largely to try to get a policy framework that supports those solutions. And then we work with communities to try to build their capacity to implement those solutions.
This is Lloyd Pendleton.
Right here, and welcome to Utah.
Well,
Good to have
thank
back,
you.
Mark.
This is the second time. And he's the director of the state's homeless task force.
When we started this housing first concept, I'd heard this idea about they're going to end homelessness, and I said, you know, this is unrealistic, and they must be smoking something or whatever. So we went there and spent 4.5 days, and I saw the evidence that these individuals that are chronically homeless cost the community a lot of money. It costs us $20,000 for each person that's on the street, emergency service, etc. Right. So I was converted, as it were, and we worked together as a team to put together a 10-year plan. We carved out $250,000 and said, let's start taking the housing first model and let's go work with it.
So if your community has 500 homeless people and you want to end homelessness in 10 years, you need to reduce that 500 by 50 every year and start planning that way instead of planning how to build a big enough homeless system for 500 people for forever.
Here's our chronically homeless number in 2005, 1,932. And so as we've been building housing and refining our counting process, we're down to 812.
This is really nice because, you know, sometimes I had to cook my dinner over just a fire, you know. If I wouldn't have got into here, I don't know, I'd probably be down on the river.
So most major cities in the country now have 10-year plans, and I think that really the impact of it has been that it has changed the discussion to how can we get people into housing.
What could I say? I'm so lucky.